we are not. I moved it around too much, so let me readjust this bottom ring. Just need to move it over a bit. That's all right. Hold on, almost. Boom. Okay, bottom ring is done. And make sure my top ring is still good, and it is. Let's put that to the side. And we have our, oh, which one fell? Okay, here's the second ring. So this one I'm gonna have the gap facing back towards me. So I'm just going to place it in the bore. Make sure I have no deburred it, and I did. So we're going to place it like, hold on, sorry. Gotta make sure the up is facing right. Okay, so place it like that into the bore. All I'm gonna do is snake it around just like this and pull it over the piston down into its groove, and then done. Second ring is fully installed. Now we're going to take the top ring, which can go either way, obviously. I'm going to face this one this way. So all I'm going to do is, oh, first I got to find the groove. There it is. I'm just going to snake it around, same way I did this one. Around the piston. Oh shit. Wait, what? Yeah, we're good. I was so confused for a sec. Snake it around and then slide up in its bore, and boom. So make sure I got my rings right. The oil expander is good. My bottom rings are good. My little oil support ones are good. Second ring is good. Everything moves freely. I am satisfied. Whatever. This is how I'm going to do this. So I'm going to set it just like this. And let me just double check that all my rings are where they're supposed to be. Top ring gap right there. Bottom ring gap right there. Facing back, 180, right? Top, bottom. And then I have the little squirrely one. That gap is facing in this range right here. And then my other two are facing right here and right here. So that's how we have these all set up. Every single one is the same. Every single one is the same. So probably should grab my flathead screwdriver wherever I put it. So let's give me a second so I can put this on properly. And I have one right here. And this should be all we need for now. So I do have transmission fluid swirling around in this little tool, and there's also some in the bore as well. So just want to get this loose. Once it's loose, I will take my fingers and I will just spread this apart, and it will slide over all the rings as soon as I can get it correctly done. Gotta loosen this some more. Like that. And then we'll spread this out some more with our hand. Hold on. Not quite. Oh, we got it. I think we got it. Pretty sure we got it. Yep, we did. So I'm just tightening this up until it feels pretty snug, where it feels like it doesn't want to move anymore. And I'll give it like an extra quarter turn ish, maybe less than that. Okay. And boom, we're done. Let me guide this in here as best I can. Just like that. Perfect. I'm going to rotate this a bit. Just like that. So let's do some nice strong taps. Whoa. All right. Well, that went all the way up in there. Now, I'm not going to show y'all the whole plastic gauge stuff. There's like 1,000 fucking videos on YouTube on how to do plastic gauge for these, so I'm not gonna show it honestly. It is how I measured my rods though, but that's just like, it's pretty much just, I mean, there's tons of videos on YouTube on how people did that, so I'm not gonna do it myself. But I did measure all of them, and I made sure they were all within spec, and I have all the rods right around 2,000, I believe. So that's about good enough for me, you know. Just make sure there's nothing on the journal, and that's pretty good. And then we need to basically, I did measure this one too. This one's fine, so I'll let y'all know. This one is fine. So let's go ahead and get her in here. Actually, before I do that, let me put some assembly lube on here. So hold on. Let's drop her back down. You can't really see that, I know. But, okay. Maybe if I show you this way, you might be able to see. So let's grab our assembly lube. And I find my rod again. There we go. I wish you could see that. You kind of can, but whatever. Oh my God, it's dripping everywhere. Holy shit. Sorry. She was ready to come loose. All right, sorry. Hold on. Gotta make sure we get her in there right. And done. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and put some on the cap. And let me find my numbers. They're not at the top, so they must be at the bottom. So let's put some on the cap. Oh, I'm stupid. Duh. I closed it. I didn't open it enough. Okay. There we go. Swirl that around nice and Gucci with it. Close it back up so it doesn't leak everywhere. And my numbers for the rod are down here. Just want to confirm. So this needs to go this way. Basically. All right. And they say that you're not supposed to, how do you say it? That you're not supposed to use like the rod bolts to, let me spray that rod bolt off because I got assembly lube on that. And I don't want that to mess up my torque. Okay, should be good. So, but I'm going to use them to tighten them down slowly. And then I'm going to tighten all of these down to 64 foot-pounds. So, but I'm going to snug this one up real quick, and then I'm going to check it in a bit. Where is my, oh, it's over here, sorry. I have the 7/16 8740 rod bolts. So I just marked all the ones that were that. And 8740, 7/16, and I figured out the length. I have the 1.4s, which is basically, I'll show you real quick, because if you ever order from Scat Rods, you might have the same thing. So hold on. That 1.4, right, is from under the head. It's from under the head. So from here to here is that 1.4, right? It's under the head length, not the full bolt length. You measure from under the head length. And so, just so you see what I'm talking about, I'll show you again. The one that I have circled, that line, it says 7/16 1.4 ARP 8740 cap screw. My torque value is at 64 foot-pounds, but that 1.4 inches is this measurement right here. So Turn my caliper on. It's in inches, as you can see. And if you can't see, that's millimeters. God damn. And now it's inches. So all I'm going to do is try to do this with my hand, but I'll take, ooh, almost dropped it. Take my one end, put it under the head bolt, and I'll take this end and line it up with the end of the bolt. And as you can see, 1.4 inches. Fuck, it's like barely even getting in there. But as you can see, it's 1.4 inches. In case you ever wonder what that means, if you see a sheet like that, that's what that means. 1.4 inches. On the sheet, there was a 1.6 and a 1.8. I don't have those. I have 1.4. So that's how I know that my torque spec is 64 foot-pounds. I have done a lot of research on people using bolt stretch gauges and stuff. I'm not using it myself. I'm going to go by exactly what Scat did to like bore these rods out, or whatever you want to call them. I forgot what that process is called. So I'm going to use their exact method, which obviously they did theirs the way the sheet says. So I already have this set to 64 foot-pounds. Let me rotate the engine one more time. I just want to see what the piston looks like. There we go. Just want to see what it looks like, and it looks good to me. Okay, that's all I wanted to see. Want to make sure it looked good. So let's get to fucking torquing. 64 foot-pounds. Let's go. Can you see the whole bottom end? You kind of can't, but now you can. All right. 64. All right. 64. My hands are just, oh God, there's a Simbi loop everywhere. This rod is done. See how it still has that side-to-side movement? Let me go slow, sorry. That's what you want. Perfect. I remember all my clearances, I checked them all with plastic gauge that right around 2000s. So that's good for me. I don't complain. And I won't complain. Make sure we're still at 64, and we are. Let's make sure we're actually at 64. Just want to make sure. Okay. It's all about leverage. I feel like I'm bolting up heads in an engine bay. Oh, God. Perfect. 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 Yeah, I did do them. Okay. Yes. And we are done. Fuck.